Hello! Welcome to my channel. I am Scrapping Orca and I'm a scrapbooker from Sweden. Today I wanted to show you, I did 3 different types of cards. It's a gatefold card, a double Z card and a flip open card. All super easy, super fast, and the meaning of this video is that if you don't have any time, you can make a card in like absolutely no time. So just watch my video. You will get all the measurements and how to, both in inch and centimeters. Just keep watching. Okay, so let's start this. I'm not gonna do 1 card, I'm not gonna do 2 cards, I'm gonna do 3 cards. So here are the cards that we're gonna need. And let's start with this one. This is for the gatefold card. And the cardstock in this case is 8 times 5. If you rather use the metric system, you could use measurements like 20 times 13. So I'm gonna take out my scoring board and we're gonna score this twice. And all 3 cards that we're gonna do are so easy, and it's perfect for you when you don't have the time and you have a lot of birthdays or weddings or engagement parties and everything that you go on during the summer, but really don't have time or don't want to spend time indoors. So here's a few cards that goes real fast. So this is the gatefold card. So I'm gonna score this twice, and I'm gonna score this at 2 and 6 inches. And if you use the metric systems and have a cardstock that's 20 times 13 centimeters, you're gonna score this at 5 and 15. So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You just fold it, and there's your card. Super easy. So I'm gonna decorate this, and I'm gonna use the technique that's called the Blackout Technique. So I'm gonna take a embossing folder, and then I'm gonna paint, and then I'm gonna paint again. So just bear with me. So I'm gonna take this one. I don't know if you can see the pattern inside of it. I'm gonna cut out 2 of these. So if you haven't used an embossing folder before, you just open it up, you put the paper inside, and I usually have some kind of wet when doing this. You don't have to have like a lot, but just that makes the paper so it doesn't break that easily. So just put it inside and close it and let it go through your die cutting machine. And now we got ourselves a nice pattern. And I'm gonna use the downside, because this side the patterns goes upwards. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use this one where the pattern goes downwards. I'm gonna put some color on here. So it might be hard to get it down, so you might use the brushes. If you have one of those, it might be easier. So you get the colors down at the bottom. And we want some blue, another brush. And we might want to have some yellow. And maybe we need some orange. I think I have some light purple. Let's just do the magic. I'm just gonna have one of these black inks, and I'm just simply gonna dry like this. Like that. Just remember, but before cutting these blackout cardstock pieces, that you allow the paper to dry a bit, because I used some water or I had some baby wipes to make sure that the paper is not too dry while I use embossing. And when you use the blackout technique, the paper is pretty wet, so just wait a while so you make sure that the paper is dry enough to cut it. And the blackout technique, this blackout technique, I have a video when I do a similar card with the blackout technique, so if you just switch up here, over here, you will have a link to that one. And yeah, if I got a tip for you, I didn't do this time, but if you want to make this card stay closed, you can add, you take a double circle, put a magnet in between, and put a magnet underneath here, and this card will just simply stay closed until you open it. So simple. So I did this card, but as a Christmas card, and this is the one. It says God Jul, which means Merry Christmas in Swedish. And here it says God Jul and Gott Nytt År, which means Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, same folds. And this card takes absolutely no time. And you can decorate it as much as you want. So, that's check for card number 1. Let's do card number 2. So for this one, card number 2, I'm gonna do a card that's called the double Z-fold card. And for this one, the cardstock measurements are 11 times 6, or if you rather use the metric systems, it's 28 times 13. So I'm gonna take out my scoring boards and we're gonna score this twice. So if you are gonna score this an inch, you're gonna score this at 5 and 8. 5 and 8. And if you use the metric system, you're gonna score it at 14 and 21. So 2 scoring lines, easy peasy. Now I'm gonna cut the card. So I'm gonna cut off 1.5 inch or 3 centimeters, or as much as you wanna have. So I'm gonna cut off 1.5 inch. Like that. So now we got ourselves 2 pieces. Then I'm gonna turn this the other way. You're gonna see. So I'm gonna fold them. And this card is really easy. I mean, so to make this card works, I'm gonna turn this around, so I have this piece with 2 folds on 1/2, and I'm gonna mount that like that and like that, and then we have our fold. Now I'm gonna decorate, and you can't put this on until you put all the card designer paper that you want. So put the designer paper first, then this one, put it on. So let's find some paper for this. I'm gonna just mount this one, and I'm gonna glue from here to here, and I'm gonna glue on this one. So not on the long one, but on the short one. So yeah, so let's just do the short one first. That might be easier. Then I can adjust it to where I want it. I want height, and I just can adjust that to the other side. So something like that, maybe. Yeah. Fold that over. I might want to rub the glue, the paper in it, so it gets everywhere. So, pretty nice. I think I need to put something onto the card on the front. Okay, so this was the card called the Gatefold Card. Turned out real nice, super easy, super fast as the first one. And of course I did another one with this one. It's also a double Z card, same fold, different decorations. And this one is a Christmas card, but on this one I put this sentiment where I'm able to write something on the back side. So you can do this anytime, anyhow you want. So this is the double Z fold card, and you see these two are not the same sizes, but doesn't matter. So this is easy to adjust. So let's do card number 3. And I don't have an actually name for this one. It's also a super easy card. I haven't done this one before, so this one is new for me, but I call it a flip and open card. Super simple. So the measurements on this one is 9 × 6 inch, or if you rather use the metric system, it's 23 × 15. And we're gonna score this twice also. So let's take out the scoring board. Okay, so this one, as all the others, I'm gonna score this 2 times. First, I'm gonna score this at 4. And then I'm gonna score this at 8 inches. And if you use the metric system, you're gonna score, the first score is at 10 and the second one is at 20. Yeah, that's all the scoring. So I'm gonna fold this one. I'm gonna fold this one. So let's decorate this one. And I got a little twist for you at the end while I decorate this one. So I thought that I'd be using some wax. It was a long time ago that I did that in one of my videos. I love wax, and it comes in so many colors, and I'm not sure what color I want. I want a black cardstock paper, and when I do wax, I usually use one of my embossing folders, and I have this beautiful flower here. So I'm gonna emboss the black paper, and then I'm gonna show you how to use the wax. Pretty nice. And I'm gonna cut all the pieces off that I don't want later on, but first I'm gonna use the wax. So when I use wax, I usually have a little piece of paper. I take something like this, and I pick some of the wax up and put it on here. And that's what the reason why I do that is that I don't want to use my fingers, because they're not completely 100% clean. So I don't want to get some dirt and get my wax to mold or anything like that. So that's why I use like a spatula or something. So easiest is just add something to your finger, and then not too much but not too little, and then just tap it or rub it. And all the pattern will appear. It doesn't matter if it comes a bit outside think that adds a bit too. So you just keep adding some, rubbing it. If you wanna highlight some areas, then you just rub it again and again. I have a real old video where I do this, if you want to look at that one. I don't think I even speak in that one, but if you want to look at it, it's up over here as a link. But I like the wax thingy. Yeah, I think it looks great, and this turned out real good. So, pretty nice, don't you agree? And important, use the side of the paper where the embossing go upwards, not downwards. Like when you did the blackout technique. The blackout technique, you use the paper when it goes down. But when you're using wax, you use the paper when it goes up. Yeah, remember that. And I cut this piece, and I'm gonna put this over here, and that's just a 1/4 of an inch smaller than the cardstock, as always. Like that. That's part number 1 ready. I'm gonna put some white cardstock on the inside for me to write upon. So I'll put the die on a piece of paper, and now I want to put this on here because this it opens easily. So now I want to put this here so it stays closed. So I'm gonna take out some glue and just glue like the same size here. Put that on this one. Like that. And now I have a flip open card, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I call it flip open card. I did just one just like it, of course. And then I did a Christmas card. It has not the same measurements, but you can adjust this how much you want. I did some wax over here, as you can see, and I did that on a die. So yeah, it is the same. And this one, it says julen är inte en årstid, det är en känsla, which means Christmas isn't a season, it's a feeling. Don't you agree with that? So this was my video with all 3 cards, and let's take out all the cards that I made. These was the cards that I did today. It's a video which gives you 3 in 1. It's 3 super fast cards. This video might be a bit long, but the cards don't take so much time. It's perfect when you don't have any time. Did you want to spend it inside? I know it rains sometimes, but I mean, how many times haven't you realized, okay, I'm going to party tomorrow, I don't have the time, and it's really sunny and I don't want to stay inside. Here's the cards that you want, that you can use, that goes so fast, and you see the different varieties you can make them, and they are so absolutely beautiful, all of them, and they take absolutely no time. Thanks for watching my video today. This is my 3-in-1 cards video. I'm so happy that you keep watching my videos and that you keep liking them and commenting on them and coming back. That makes me so happy. If you haven't subscribed, That would make me so happy. So thank you so much, and I hope you will have a great summer, and I really hope that I see you in my next video. So take care. Bye.